Hey you guys, it's Britt. Tonight we're here to talk about Alicia Dougherty finally doing something for charity, my thoughts about it, and I also had a couple of other Dougherty Dozen related updates. I also have a quick update on Anthony Bass, who is the husband of Sydney Ray, which is Jessie James Decker's sister with the whole popcorn gate. Remember that. Just a quick little update I will throw in the end, so if you're interested, please keep watching. All right, you guys, so first things first, let's talk about the Dougherty Dozen because I know that a lot of you guys are interested. Nevertheless, it has been quite a while that I've been covering them, but I know that some of my audience is still interested in Alicia and all of her nonsense, so we will cover that first. So they ended up going to Walmart, Alicia and her oldest son, and they bought a whole bunch of toys, and she ended up pinning a comment saying that it is actually for giving back. So all the toys and stuff are not for her kids. We'll see how many different ways Alicia can screw this up, but we know that she's going to get a lot of content out of it because what is giving back if you're not filming every single aspect? You know, we saw the whole holiday thing. She even included the names of the kids that they were giving back to. So I understand that there's trust issues with a lot of YouTubers, and Alicia is definitely one of them who has trust issues. So I know why she's filming it, partially to appease people who might say that she's a liar. But the other side of that is, how much do you share? We know that the shopping vlog is a write-off, so that had to be a part of content. Are you going to film the establishment where you drop stuff off and then go inside and make it part of a vlog? Are you going to share these kids' names? Because obviously it's going to younger children if she bought toys. I will sit back and wait, so I'm not going to be too harsh on anything quite yet, but going off of her track record, I am expecting a ton of content and also some breaches of privacy for the people that she's giving back to in one way or another. Now, I want to talk because I think that buying toys is fantastic. If that's what the establishment is requesting for the kids, then they want specific toys, and if that's what is asked for, I am perfectly fine with that. I know that my opinion counts for nothing, but I'm just being transparent about kind of how I'm looking at this. If that's what they requested, that's completely fine. I also know that a lot of times shelters request things like undergarments and socks and, you know, t-shirts, like as far as like clothing stuff, coats, jackets, sweatshirts, sweatpants. Alicia does not need to film buying children's underwear and put it in her vlog. Why are we having this conversation again? Why are you filming children's underwear and putting it in part of your vlog? We don't need to know that. The vlog didn't need to know that. The vlog didn't need to see children's underwear. There are very, very, very creepy people who frequent channels like the Dougherty Dozen, and they will look for things like that because that is their fetish. And I hate to even think like that, but I am just being as real as I can. They will wait to see children's undergarments or children in bathing suits, kids at swim practice, swim class, gymnastics. That is what they seek. So if they are seeking this specific kind of content, and you're providing it to them, you are attracting creeps to your channel. And this is not the first time that Alicia's done it, so I don't want to hear any nonsense about, oh, it was a mistake, it was an oversight, maybe she forgot, maybe it was a one-off thing. Don't want to hear that. It's not an excuse anymore. This is intentional, and she has all of the capability in the world to edit her vlogs and think about, maybe I shouldn't put children's underwear shopping on my vlog. There have been many people aside from me call her out for doing things that involve children's undergarments. And any of you Dougherty Dozen fans and stans that want to just still completely just look the other way and think that everyone's just a bunch of haters, why is it okay that she is showing children's undergarments on a channel that she has already invited people in by showing inappropriate content involving children. So we shall see what happens with the giving back thing. Here's my whole thing. You also promised at the end of the year, and I recently did an update on this, that you were going to be giving back to a different charity every month. And we have not heard any single word about that. That was a promise. So what you're telling people is the promises and things that you say on your channel, you don't have to stick by them if you don't feel like it. And I say constantly, as YouTubers, your word is your bond. And once you lose trust and lose faith with your audience, you're just saying stuff and it's outright lies and you don't follow up on it. I don't know. I want the trust of my audience. I want people to trust me. And if and when I get it wrong, I address it. But I am not here just fabricating stuff and saying that I'm going to do something and then completely fall through on it and not ever address it again. I couldn't imagine doing that with something as sensitive as charities and giving back and helping people that are in need when I'm in a financial position to help those that are in need. That is garbage morals. Now, of course, Auntie Lauren had to go ahead and congratulate her bestie Alicia on reaching 6 million followers over on TikTok. In my opinion, allegedly, a pure conspiracy that I have is that she doesn't have 6 million real followers. Her engagement is way down and her subscribers keep going up somehow, but her engagement continues to go down. I don't think that she has 6 million real followers on her TikTok. Of course, that is all alleged. It's just a conspiracy. But I see what analytics look like. And I know that, YouTube comes in ebbs and flows. I've experienced it myself. But once you're in the 4, 5, 6 million follower range, you should have a pretty steady viewership. You should be able to pretty much predict what videos are going to do and the comments and the likes and the views that you're going to receive off of videos, especially if you're doing the same content, rinse and repeat like Alicia does. It's grocery haul, a quirky little dance, a morning routine, a shop with me. She does the same content week in and week out. It'd be one thing if she was doing totally different topics every single week, then I would understand a drop in engagement. But she's been doing the same thing for ages now. And if you're continuing to put out the same content, your subscribers are going up, but your engagement's going down, something there doesn't add up. But either way, Lauren wanted to congratulate her on building, quote, 6 million followers off of the backs of her children. Fuck privacy and dignity and all of the other things that usually come with a normal childhood. Let's go ahead and plaster them all over social media so that mom can run to Wegmans and spend the whole paycheck. The one thing I do want to hit on in this video while it's on my mind is when people talk about her reckless spending and all of the stupid things that she buys and how much waste she creates. I know that I've seen comments on my own channel as well as on other channels as well, where it's like, oh, why do you care how she's spending her money? It's her money this, her money that. Stop being nosy, stop judging. The reason that her content and the way that she spends her money matters is, number one, it's all public, it's all on the internet. So I've literally been saying this, like, I feel like I'm gonna go blue in the face one day. If it's on the internet, people are going to have an opinion about it. That's just the way the internet culture works. But secondly, Alicia has built her brand off the backs of her children. So this isn't someone who's going out and getting a full-time job and, working her way up, or even building a brand off of parenting and being a parent without oversharing about her kids. She has made money off the backs of her children. So when you're not only creating insane waste and doing a bunch of dumb stuff with these Shop With Me vlogs, all of that money was made off the backs of her children, which we as subscribers and followers have had zero confirmation that these kids are actually going to have access to this money because they are on YouTube and TikTok. They are not privy to the Coogan Law or the Coogan Act. They don't have that Coogan protection in place for them so that they're guaranteed money when they turn 18 and need it for housing, college, a car, whatever it is. If parents spend it all, oh well, there's nothing in place for YouTube Kids, and that's why the crossroads of flex culture and family vlogging is so often discussed. Now, aside from her usual come shopping with me, what my kids eat in a day kind of nonsense, she's also shared this video, come prom shopping, with us on her YouTube shorts. And naturally, she was filming the individual who was fitting her son for his suit. And this is something that she's done all of the time. Like, it's very predictable, so I won't spend a lot of time on it. But when you're a customer in a store and you're a YouTuber, filming the employees it's not like an automatic pass that you get because you decide to vlog your life. The people that are working in these stores don't necessarily want to be in your vlog. The people that are there shopping for groceries or, whatever, they don't want to be in the background of your vlog. And I understand people walk by, people pass by. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about literal content where you can tell very easily who that person is, and they're smack dab in the middle of your vlog. Learn how to edit your videos where you can blur people, you can crop the video, you can do a little bit of editing. I know it might take 5 minutes that you're not spending responding to every single comment that's left on your damn video. But take the 5 minutes to give people a little bit of privacy when they did not ask to be in your vlog. I've been talking about this for a year with not only Alicia, but other family vloggers as well. Just because you put your life on YouTube doesn't mean that these people want to be in the background of your damn video. Now, the last thing I want to talk about is how Anthony decided to delete his Twitter. And this article came out. It says Toronto Blue Jays player deletes social media account after brutal trolling by fans. And I'll link the popcorn video down below in case you guys are like, what the hell are you talking about? But the article basically just says Toronto Blue Jays relief pitcher Anthony Bass has deleted his Twitter after merciless trolling by fans. The Jays fan base turned on the 35-year-old pitcher in mid-April after an incident where he publicly complained to United Airlines after a flight crew asked his pregnant wife to clean up a mess of popcorn left by the couple's 2-year-old daughter. He would later further the controversy in the days after the initial tweet by sharing a photo of that same daughter with a family-sized bag of popcorn, and he again quote tweeted a controversial right-wing television host, Tammy Loren, who called Bass a close friend. Fans are not letting go of that April 16th popcorn meltdown and everything that has transpired since, ridiculing the pitcher's subsequent social media posts to what looks like have reached a breaking point. And you can see the screen grab here where it says something went wrong and it looks like his account is deleted. On Saturday, following back-to-back home wins from the Jays, he tweeted a photo of the team saying, "In my 12 seasons in the MLB, this is the most gritty and hard-nosed group of guys I've ever played with." And like previous attempts to move past the popcorn incident, the replies were brutal. How do they feel having an absolute softie on the roster who doesn't think parents should clean up after their kids? And it basically just shares some more, fans giving him a hard time and other people on Twitter. So that's the situation. Clean up after your kids. I don't understand why that sent everyone into just a tailspin of privilege and entitlement. It really was not that big of a deal. But either way, like I said, I will link that video down below. But he has gone and deleted his Twitter, which is just pretty funny when you look at it. So either way, I wanted to share these random little updates with you guys. I will sit back and watch what happens with this charity thing. But here's my kind of final thought on that for now. If you're going to buy a bunch of toys and stuff, why not go back to what your original promise was, where you were going to work with a different charity every single month? I feel like that should be addressed before you want to show a bunch of Barbie dolls and children's underwear on your new vlog that is a tax write-off, as well as any other incoming content about this, because we know that she's going to make numerous videos, numerous TikToks about this. And I just hope, for the sake and the privacy of the children that are receiving these gifts, that their identities are protected, because Alicia has already shown that she does not care to keep children's identities protected when it comes to giving them what she thinks is just, you know, the best gift on earth. I think privacy goes along with that, and not showing the underwear that these children are going to be wearing. And that's how I feel. So for now, if you like the video, please leave a like and a comment. And if you'd like to see more from me in the future, please subscribe. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.